Okay, I'm gonna be reacting to season 1, episode 1 of Paradise with Sterling K. Brown, right? That's his name. Not sure what it's about exactly. I don't know. From the little bit I saw in the trailer, he's like accused of doing something to somebody, killing them, kidnapping them. I'm not sure exactly what he did or what he's being accused of doing, but we're gonna find out. Play.
The following is intended only
Viewer
for
discretion
mature
is advised.
audiences.
Oh, that's not for my video. Not viewer discretion advised for my video. That was just what they said on the TV. I was just saying what they said. Or is she just gone for now? Well, he's got a ring on, so. Oh, maybe he's a widower. Has trouble sleeping, apparently. Nasty scar. Oh, a couple scars. No trouble working out, apparently. What is this contraption? What was that? Eat me first. Get somebody with some type of condition that needs them get brushed. Just do what to your teeth? Obviously he mixed it up as a joke, but it confused. I was so confused initially that I didn't even take the time to read it. But who's he leaving notes for? His child? I'm assuming though it's not a child and instead it's someone who like has like dementia or something.
A little chilly this morning, yeah?
It'll warm up soon.
Good talking to you, Carl.
Morning.
Seems like he lives in small town USA. Well, not small town, but more like American town.
What on earth are you reading, man?
James and the Giant Peach.
Where'd you get that?
Presley gave it to me. It's about a
I know
boy.
what it's about.
I didn't realize it was a chapter book, James and the Giant Peach. I thought it was like a little picture book.
Hey, if you run into Andrew Block today, just try your best.
Obviously, it's significant to him in some way.
It's about a boy who used to have these magic beans, and they went down and they got to touch all these centipedes, even the big tree.
That's a lot of seriousness about a children's book.
Brooks and Rainey inside?
Waiting on you.
They should just have 2 people posted there at all times so that one can go to the bathroom when need be, instead of having to. Are you just not gonna go to the bathroom your entire shift?
Boss? He's still not up.
It's late for him. Very good. I'm on.
We're off.
And then you got one person replacing 2 people? This whole system, it seems weird to me. What even is that supposed to be? It's not a mirror. It's supposed to be a piece of art. Oh, he's watching the president. Yeah, it was giving presidential vibes. They probably said that in the trailer and I just forgot.
Mr. President, I'm coming in.
Oh yeah. Wait. Oh! Okay. Don't. Why would you close the door behind you?
Shoes off, please. I just like to see what people will do. Got the last guy to sit on the floor.
He's not married? The president?
So I'm gonna find the biggest mansion I can. Spend 4 to 5 decades on that pool float. Unless, of course, I'm looking for someone to make sure I don't get shot. So
I don't like this guy. This character. How did he become president?
you got any questions for me? Jesus Christ, this is like the worst first date I've ever had. Come on, ask me a question.
And is this not Teddy from Westworld?
I'm supposed to be a Southern progressive, but I got a bunch of white guys surrounding me everywhere I go. You're here because you're good. It just doesn't hurt that you're black.
Is it supposed to be endearing? Because I don't find it endearing at all.
That's a fair point. and my Secretary of Defense are also black, but they don't stand next to me when I kiss babies. So.
I mean, you already got the job. You're already the president, and apparently you're planning on retiring after 4 years, so who are you trying to impress now?
And anyone realizes, and if someone's gonna sit in that chair and do the unthinkable, I consider myself
I mean, who doesn't?
if this thing goes your way. Thank you for coming in. We will be in.
I can't tell if he said yes, sir, just because he wants the job or because he was being honest. Well, don't touch everything. You're security, not a detective. Oh, I guess you did need to make sure he's dead, huh? But he seems pretty dead to me. That was a cool CD case he had. 2 wine bottles, earrings. Open balcony thingy. Cigarette. Did he smoke? I don't know. I wouldn't put it past him. Since he does things not by the book. As he's. What is that? That was safe. A robbery? Yeah, it wasn't a robbery.
Yeah, no. Hang on.
That was like the most worrying way you could have answered that.
To quietly lock this place down for the next 30 minutes without asking anyone allowed upstairs is Billy.
Billy's not here. Copy that. You're freaking me out a little bit, boss.
Isn't she supposed to like be cool under pressure? Do they not screen these people for these like for their ability to stay cool under pressure and maybe follow orders?
Yeah, well, I can get in line. She will take the kid and leave me the second I'm out of office.
I mean, maybe if you didn't call him the kid.
For the first 2 lemons. You a shit father? What's the deal? Come on, man. I'm sad. I'm tipsy. I could use a story.
It's not much of a story, sir.
You didn't do a background check on him? You should know.
Focus on her career now. She's starting.
She's not dead either? I got everything wrong. I thought the president was divorced and his wife was dead.
Well, Xavier, for what it's worth, you're probably better off not having any more kids. Definitely.
He keeps saying all these ominous things. Smart not to have more kids. The world's in a lot more danger than it knows.
Yes, sir.
Just dropping scary lines and then you die. There has to be a protocol in place for when this happens.
Here 5 minutes ago.
Copy you. I'm on my way. Promise.
5 minutes ago. Move. Study? Guest house?
Secured. Sir.
I need 5 with Garcia.
I don't understand what he's doing. Why is he not just, alerting everybody?
You were the agent on duty. You know all this.
Say it to my face. Sir.
It's fine.
That's the wife. She was in a different show. Was she like a scientist or something?
Speculation about what people are seeing there.
Yes, and I'm sure the internet's doing a fine job at... Now, what I would like to speak about...
He probably gets accused of killing the president because of all this. Oh snap. Because of all the time he's taking to alert everybody. He's in the hospital after being shot. I wonder if they get like bonuses and stuff whenever they take a bullet for the president. They probably call it like a compensation package though.
Yeah, he made the most famous college basketball shot of all time against us in the tournament. Killed me and every other Kentucky Wildcat.
I really don't like this guy.
Don't make me do the whole commander-in-chief bullshit, okay? It's been a long day. Although, I'd like to talk to you when you get back about the future.
Yes, sir.
Okay, they said earlier that his son went home to eat with the mom.
Same, just doing my...
I thought wouldn't it be noticeable that the first lady doesn't live with the president? Because apparently he's still worried about optics.
Property right now. Balcony doors open. You saw the blood? No photos, no notes. Little things gonna matter here, Billy. You copy?
Copy.
Go.
Excellent.
I really don't get what the goal is here. You don't want You want to figure out who did it before the police do? Or what?
Proceed from Collins.
Because, I mean, he gets accused and everything, but he doesn't know that he's going to be accused, obviously.
Billy.
Someone threw something down there? Or somebody jumped? Nobody jumped down there. There'd be blood. Maybe they threw something down there.
Hey, real lockdown?
Beats me, nobody tells me shit.
I mean, if it was a real lockdown, you would know it was a real lockdown, so I don't know why they're asking. This, see, like, what kind of system would you not know as one of the security people if it's a real lockdown or not? This is how the president got killed, because they're bad at creating a good system.
All security cameras were offline, frozen on the last image.
She was in the house except Billy, and he was dead to the world on that couch.
Exactly. Online, see that? A minute later, Billy wakes up.
He just so happens to go to sleep right before the thing stops and wakes up a minute after it goes back on.
And no one in control would have noticed, especially if they were a little young.
Who was in there last night at that time?
I don't know if I trust Billy now because I need to see the recordings of the other nights if he usually takes a power nap or if it just so happens this is the one time he took a power nap.
Everything's gonna be looked at from here on out. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, and they're dating? That's crazy. Or at least, you know, hooking up.
We're officially under lockdown. Call it in.
She seems genuinely shocked,
Lonely.
in my opinion.
Yes, sir.
I mean, he seemed pretty shocked too when he was on the phone, but
I'm calling in a crew bed.
I don't know. Waking up a minute after everything's done and the cameras start up again. That's so much of a coincidence.
Stopping me from getting into the house. I get to know what's going on with my husband.
Yeah, whoever did this had to have a lot of knowledge and access, like he said before. Who are you exactly? Not you, the black lady.
Hey, it's another day.
Not the black agent lady is the mistress. That's crazy. And he seems so young to be the president too. Well, I'm sure he just looks younger than he is. He said something about his age in the beginning, didn't he? Almost 50 or something like that.
Got the news of the world right here. Step.
Or he's gonna retire in his late 50s, something like that.
Have a drink with me, Xavier. Christ.
No, thank you.
Sir,
Once again, mentioning these world secrets that he knows.
what's in here will definitely kill me.
Well, that's extremely ominous, knowing what happens shortly after this.
Bring him in.
Agent Collins?
Did his wife die? Is she dead and she died during his work in here?
Agent Collins, you're about to be entrusted with top secret national security information. Should you wish to proceed, you will be one of the...
So he did have a motive to kill him.
Agent Collins, do you wish to proceed?
No, thank you, actually.
The president tells me you have children.
No, I'm good.
You're gonna want to hear this.
Not even a little bit. Keep it to yourself.
The tablet within this box contains all information and data related to a highly classified project.
A virus that only affects children? Making its way from Moscow?
Well, I guess I became obsessed with it too. Yeah, it was written by Roald Dahl. And originally, it wasn't going to be...
Okay, so I wasn't wrong. I just got confused because of the flashback.
But I'll never know. I can't ask her.
I know.
Stop.
I mean, it's not that important of a question, but obviously the sentiment is just that he misses his wife.
Again. And I'll sleep again when you're dead.
Make you How is it the president's fault? That's what I want to know. Maybe he did do it. You know, it'd be crazy if he had a dissociative break and then he did it, but he doesn't know he did it. What is this whole town? You and me in paradise. Why do you have that? You stole that from the scene? What's that supposed to be? A butterfly? An X? Is it a hint about who killed him? Nope, this is getting too conspiratorial. What is this? He didn't write that as he was dying. Oh, that was electronic? I thought that was just a regular billboard. Dawn delayed by 2 hours. How do you delay dawn? Are they underground? That's how they're delaying dawn? This is too much. How? No, stop it. Show me. Show me. Stop. That's why the town is all like so cohesive and it's all run by this one system, it seems. Because it's an underground town and everybody else is, you know, just, you know, doing whatever they can do to survive on the outside. No! Not under the dome. They had to dig real deep to build this big place. The sun is just one lamp. They couldn't have gotten a couple. Now that's crazy. Nobody's mentioned this. Like, they're all going about their day like it's normal. I guess they kind of have to, you know, to get through, but like they're not saying like they really hid that this whole time that there was an underground town. And then of course the president's house is gonna be in the town. Okay, wow, that's great. Okay, so big twist. They did very good. Not well, maybe they did reveal it in the trailer, but I didn't really like watch the whole thing because as soon as I saw it was like him being interviewed, I was like, oh wait, I want to see. But yeah, so that's crazy. The president is dead. Didn't like the president's character whatsoever, and now I know that he had something in some way, you know, was the cause of the death of maybe his wife as a scientist was like, you know, staying on the outside trying to help people, and he was like, we gotta wait for my wife, and the president's like, no time, we can't wait any longer, shut it all down, and they close the door, and then his wife ends up on maybe she's alive on the outside and they're just assuming she's dead because I don't know if they actually like have, you know, contact with the outside world or cameras out there or anything to see what's going on. So maybe they assume she's dead or she's definitely dead. But either way, they think she's dead. And yeah. So obviously so far he has not been accused of killing the president. He's just been questioned about everything that's happened, you know, leading up to the president's death. Now the camera watcher guy had said that they were talking for a long time, but when they replayed the clip of them talking, you know, from their perspective inside the room, it was not that long of a conversation. Yeah, the president had been dropping those hints about, you know, something bad happening throughout the whole show, and then all of a sudden they were like, hey, you want to know the top secrets? And he was like, oh yeah, sure. Boom, you know, catastrophe, we're about to be in dystopia, we're living underground. So everybody's living underground and whatnot. Crazy. And they all have their like wristbands that pretty much, I guess, it's like their all access pass to their life, or whatever. It opens your car door, you use it to pay for things, you know, which cool. Now, I saw that the president had one, but I guess he wouldn't need one really, since what is he even going to do for himself? But he basically does everything for him. But don't they track you? Like, is there not a GPS in there? Because if not, there should be, because they could. You know what? Actually, I didn't even see, or maybe I just wasn't looking for it, but I didn't notice a lot of wristbands until they got to the point where they're about to reveal that they were underground, and like he was watching everybody with the wristbands. I didn't see a lot of wristbands before that, so I don't know, cause yeah, if they have GPS in there, they could easily find out who murdered the president by using their GPS. I mean, obviously, if they're smart enough to like, get around the cameras and everything, they might have hacking skills, or they might just be smart enough to leave their wrist thingy at home whenever they went to murder the president. But he specifically, okay, I feel like the president knew it was coming somehow, because he was like, what's in here will definitely kill me. So I'm thinking he said that because like he had already pre-written the number thingy on there and put it in there, and like maybe the number thingy leads to whatever big thing got him killed, whatever the motive is that got him killed, because he said whatever, like, I'm not gonna keep repeating it, but he said whatever is in here is gonna definitely kill me. He didn't say smoking these will definitely kill me, he said what's in here. So because like who else is writing on his, obviously the killer didn't just like, oh, let me just write on this cigarette, put it back in the pack, so when the police investigate they can use it to catch me. That made no sense. So he had to have done it. Either he did it and told Xavier that to try to hint towards him to like get it, because he did pick it up. Like why else would he have picked it up if not because of the obvious hint that it was given. Oh, and that was an X on it, wasn't it? On the box, on the cigarette box, it was an X made in his blood, because it's an X for Xavier, not Xavier, but it's Xavier. But it was an X for him, so he knows that it's for him. Duh. Okay, I thought it looked like a butterfly a little bit, so I wasn't too certain if it was an X or a butterfly. But yeah, that what the numbers mean, I don't know. Maybe it's a code to like a safe somewhere, or maybe it's like when you what's it called, that tablet thing with all the secrets in it. Maybe like you have to put in codes to get to certain files, so maybe that's like one of the file numbers or a code to open a file or something like that. But anyway, obviously we'll see next episode. I don't want to call him Billy, the security guard guy who's like partners with the girl slash sleeping with the girl or lady security guard. It's just too coincidental, like I said earlier, that he would go to sleep and then a few minutes later the thing gets paused, and then the thing gets unpaused and he wakes up a minute later. Okay. Oh, wait. Maybe they were having a little rendezvous because they were the only two in there, right? He was taking a nap on the couch and she was watching the cameras, right? So maybe she paused the cameras because she's in the camera room. He laid down to take his nap. She paused the camera so that they could have their little, rendezvous, because they live in different places, and obviously they work different shifts usually, because he had to call her in so he could go out. So, like, they don't have all the time in the world to spend together, so they set up this plan. And then while the cameras were down, they had the rendezvous. Then he laid back down, got in his sleeping position. She went back to the camera room, restarted the camera, and that he could wake up from his nap, So, I mean, I wasn't looking too hard at it whenever they showed him sleeping to waking up. But from what I did see, I couldn't tell if he was, like, in a too different of a position or not. But, I mean, even if he was in a slightly different position, it would still make sense if he just moved around in his sleep a little bit. And, yeah, so the wife, Xavier's wife, is now dead. She was not dead in the flashback, which confused me for a second, because like I knew it was a flashback, but I don't know. But yeah, I thought I was wrong, but no, she's dead. And he does have the two kids, and that's who he was writing to, I guess, before he left. And at first I was like, I was thinking it was an adult he was leaving, because I'm like, if you have kids so young that you need to like remind them to brush their teeth and stuff, you're just gonna leave them in the house by themselves? But like if you're in a dome underground and there's only so many people, I mean, even then still, all these other people underground with you, but like there's only so many people here, so it's pretty secure. Well, obviously not for the president because he's dead now, but that was a good one. But yeah, the twist, who I'm assuming is another security lady, the black security lady, being the mistress, crazy. And obviously everybody knew because she was literally on the cameras. But I mean, is it really a mistress if your wife doesn't even live with you? You're like, he's basically separated, and everybody must know, right? Like, they all live so close to each other underground in this dome thingy. I keep calling it a dome because it reminds me of the dome, but it's not like a dome. It's just like a cavern underground. And yeah, so she's the other woman. We have yet to meet the son. We did see him in the picture, the president's son. We saw him in the picture, but we didn't meet him yet. I mean, I don't think he killed the president, so we don't really need to meet him. Be a big twist if he did, though. That'd be crazy. And yeah, but it was a good episode. Good episode.